Welcome back. In the previous part, we just met Lotta Harp. And I think, based on what she said, we need to go back to where we were in the meditation room. So let's go. June 19th, Fey Manor, meditation room. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Mayor, an honored guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh, yeah, sure, I would. Mystic Mayor, you have the channeling chamber key. Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it. Trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. This won't go well. Click. Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea. See, this is why I like British tea, where you add milk and sugar. It's like, make it sweet. And green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Well, strawberry desserts, you know. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the heartland. What are you... This is Crane Village. You cannot follow our traditions and rules. We request that you leave. Sorry. Wow. She shut Lotta up. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Just waiting for something to happen. Oh, I thought it was going to be bang as in like a bang on the wall, not a gunshot. Hey now, what was that just now? Came from inside the channeling chamber. Oh dear. Hey, that's a gunshot. Excuse me. I heard the sound before. It's a gunshot. I didn't bet my afro on it. Maya's in there. Break into the chamber. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan? What else? We're gonna break in. What? But there's only one key, and that kid's got it. Gonna have to break. Oh. I'm gonna have to break the door. Is that alright, Miss Fay? Why did it do that? That was weird. Well, yes, but there is one matter. That is, don't try to stop me. You can send the repair bill to the Writing Co. law offices later. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. Slam, slam, crash. Oh crap. Dr. Gray? See, I thought this was going to go a completely different way. Completely different way. Now it's like, oh god, what happens? Straight away taking your picture. I was murdered. That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Lotta. At a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots, especially if we want to prove someone's innocence. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she... Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But... Hurry, before there are more victims here. Let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny. Well... June 19th, Crane Village. My cell phone doesn't get reception way out here, so I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And they're on their way. That's good. Lordy, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomena. She's already on edge because of all of this. Well, I blame her. Scared to death by what's going on. It's like, we've got to talk to her, haven't we? We've got to talk to her. What you witnessed Hey, mister. That girl, Maya. She wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Where'd she even get the gun from? That's the question. Oh, yeah. Mother doesn't know that when Maya is channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. And again, there are only two of them in there? Reckon she must have done it then. Dr. Gray. Mother? What do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. It's one gent with a bad reputation. Really? Yeah, he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep. Sort of got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a-hollering. Must have been real tough to work for him. Yes, let's try examining anything around here. Maybe there's something new with the phone booth. No? Okay, I guess we move then. Meditation room. June 19th, Fay Manor. Meditation room. Ah, Mr. Wright. Miss Fay, how's, Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I just have to wait. The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. You got here fast. Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. But just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Jimshoe? Jimshoe, yes. I need to get a drink, my throat's going weird. Be right back. My name isn't Jimshoe. No, two of them went into the channeling chamber. Guess all I can do now is see what everyone else has to say. Let's examine anything going on. I doubt there will be, but, you know, any little clue could be important to the case, you know, that sort of thing. Move then. Guess the channeling chamber makes sense. June 19th, Fay Manor. Channeling chamber. The police are busily running here and there. I don't see Mayor anywhere. Hey, you. Don't touch anything. Alright. Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Yeah, let me examine. Hey, pal. No touching without my permission. Just looking at it. Yeah, I can't be too careful if a kid like her can be a murderous suspect, you know? Now can I? Guess if I want to search this room, I'm gonna have to come back later. Okay, fair enough, right. About Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room after all. But Maya is... You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Dr. Gumshoe looks like a real professional. And yet something about his expression still looks the same. Cause of death. Gunshot wound. So Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, then he was shot. Ah. It's intriguing. Okay, well, let's, no, I can't examine, can I? Let's, move back to the meditation room. Let's go to the winding way. Anything new or anything like that? I doubt it. Okay, move. Now, my question is all about this person here who was asleep. June 19th, Fay Manor. Side room. Pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? Oh my god. Like, that is, like, so, isn't it about time to start? Huh? Time to start... what? You know, like, the channeling. Channeling? No, actually, the situation has kind of changed. Like, what do you mean? You stay calm, but there has been a murder. So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Yes, a person has killed another person. I'm guessing it's you who did it. Oh, that's, not the words I'm looking for. It's like totally a bummer? Yeah. All that effort, that's all she had to say? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Innie Minnie. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology? That's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like, supernatural phenomena, ESP, psychic powers, that sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Okay, let's talk to her first, obviously. Innie Minnie. So what brings you here today? So... I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know the good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Because, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing. I see. Why were you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good? Huh. I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they served for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I, like, felt sick and, came in here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I've wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time. Dear God, trying to read her stuff is difficult. So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like, what? Oh, that! I, like, totally know nothing. So who was, like, you know, killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. That was weird. Oh, really? And what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like, a long time ago, I was, like, a patient, yeah? Sounds like she's trying to hide something. Yeah. Is there anything else to examine here? You left the blanket a mess. Are you gonna fold it? Like I had a really good nap and like... I was thinking of leaving it like this, so like... It's all set for tonight. Okay. Let's move back then. June 19th, Fame Manor. Winding Way, which means something else is happening here. There's no one here, as usual. Hey. Hey, how are you? A pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she's got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. Did you? What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Yeah. Okay. Like, why do we see that key? That's the question. Let's go back out. June 19th. Crane Village. Tripled up. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lotta? God, no. God, don't let it be me next time. Ugh, don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine. Okay. Any ideas? Did you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? Nah, well, maybe one thing. But what is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Oh, what? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you. It's just too much, I say. What is too much? Being an occult photographer. Some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos more within your reach from now on. More glamour, less gore. What's up? Oh yeah. What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? Took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Ah, she did, 2 even. The Seance Murderer. Sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta. Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. I hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. Alright. Oh dear. I don't know who's scarier. Lotta or the spirits? Why does it feel like we've been through this before? Yeah. June 19th. Fae Manor. Meditation room. Oh, dear madam. You have such impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? Alright everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late. And that is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fae Manor tonight. What a mess. Can't believe how crazy this day turned out. I can. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. And I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. June 20th, 8:02 a.m. Fae Manor, meditation room. Yawn. Oh, morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. June 20th, 10:34 a.m. Detention center, visitor's room. Nick. Hi. Maya. What am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, first time I met her, all started right here in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. Doesn't matter. Might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power. So, I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but you have to be nice to me. I understand. Okay, so you're able to obviously speak to me. So, you're the master of something of the Korean school of channeling. Actually, my mother is for now. Since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. Many people think that channeling isn't real. It's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. Maya's channeling a spirit. Not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. Like my voice is right now. Oh, it's going back. There we go. It's a supernatural phenomena that occurs every time. It happened this time too. Did it though? Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so Maya's body must have taken on the nurse's appearance. Suspicious of that. What happened? What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes and I began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. That's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself. My consciousness. And then you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood. All over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream. What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move and it was unbearable. Really suffocating. Probably a hidden chamber under the mat that was on the floor in the detention center? in the chamber. The channeling chamber. It's like, that's where I am. It's like, oh yeah, this is under here. It went something like that. I see. No idea what to say to that. It's a really familiar smell, too. Under the ground. Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. Meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these 2 hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry. I will. When is the trial? Sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called Magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. So I'm thinking is Nocturne. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Magatama received from Maya. Slightly translucent, it's small, but has a deep, profound aura about it. Okay, anything else to talk about? There's not much else I can examine like camera. Smile, you're on candid camera. Like, yeah, there's not gonna be much said, is there? This guard monitors the visitor's room. If he's bored. Not that I can tell, since he never looks over this way. You sure he's even real? Okay, move back. Ooh, yes. June 20th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Feels like I've been gone forever. It's only been 1 day. Oh, that's right. There's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day. So that's going to be relevant. Ah, here it is. Right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. Newspaper clipping number 1. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. Newspaper clipping 1 added to the court record. Okay. Charlie. A quiet, decorative plant. It's a memento of my boss, Mia, who passed away. The rest of the room may be in shambles, but Fuzz managed to care for this little fella. There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. It recently had been a normal business-class hotel. A poster of the TV action hero, the Steel Samurai. Maya stuck it up here right before she left. I wouldn't say that the Steel Samurai and an attorney's office are a good match, but Maya threatened to curse me with some magical spell, so I guess it can stay. Difficult-looking legal books stand in the formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long, a layer of dust has started to form. And these days, I should try to build up the courage to read one, I guess. My desk. Keep it neat for those rare occasions when I actually have a client in the office. The phone. Okay, I'm guessing that's it there. Move. Crane. June 20th, Crane Village. What to say, Mayor? No matter what, it's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? I don't think there's going to be anything else to examine, is there? Let's try the channeling chamber again. I've got to get there first, though. June 20th, Fey Manor. Meditation room. Meditation room nurtures all mediums young and old, and I need to cough now. My throat's going very dry today. Even mediums in training, I'd wager. But it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. Okay, again, it's that I don't think there's going to be anything new, is there? June 20th, Fey Manor. Channeling chamber. I'll do some examining in here if I can. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. Should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. On my way to go meet Mystic Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you'll lose your tongue and jaw, dropping me large strawberry desserts. Okay. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. Ooh, she is one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too, while I have the chance. I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. You mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me. So I killed him. Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. What did you do in that time? That's the question. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next I performed the spiritual severing technique. Spirit severing technique. The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. So far, my sort of like mind is going to the idea of like, okay, there were actually 3 people in the room. One person was hidden under the like mat there, or behind the divider sort of thing, the folding screen thing. Could have been behind there or underneath. And they took over for Maya. Maya was like unconscious and that type of stuff, like hence the familiar scent, felt like she was underground, that sort of thing. And you swapped them, is the best way of putting it. It's like, it's that sort of... I do believe there were 3 people in that room that whole time. Has to be. Has to be. Channeling chamber. By the way, what's this room exactly? The channeling chamber. This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, the spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside. Put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. Isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. I mean Mystic Maya. It was her first channeling, and that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I'm grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that would be? That folding screen there. Just the Korean sacred writings. Along with the Korean sacred urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one. Oh, the humanity. Hard for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. Yes. Guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. So how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright? Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. And compared to even the Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. Aha. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. This is all set up so Pearl can take charge, isn't it? Become the master. Spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy, and is the pride of the branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours, perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? Straight away on that. It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it. This is... It's a hole. this have been made by a bullet? About inches off the ground is a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. Well then, I do believe it is time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? I mean Mystic Maya. I will tell her. I'll do some more examining. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with cloudy reflective surface. Some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. I guess they're used during the channeling. Well, that's going to be the same. It's like the fact it's got a tick, so... Thinking maybe this box here. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. You would think you were underground, but no one is hiding back there. That's what happened. She was behind there. Okay. This is where the medium sits, I assume. The 4 panels on this flooring. Straw in the floor feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. The meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. The lock on it is broken because, well, I broke it. Doesn't seem possible, but I managed to break it pretty badly. I want to do something bad enough, people can do the most amazing things. Alright, okay, so I think we got some idea of what happened, and some idea why. And I feel like we're going to end this part here, and the next part we'll just probably still venture around this place. There's probably more people to speak to and stuff, so we shall see you in the next part. Ta-ta, for now.